Greetings, fellow Dwarven Lords. Thank you for tuning in to Episode 13, Bad at Math. Alright, standing my ground. This is not going to be... You know what? I think it's probably best for Anador if we don't do that, because everyone's going to drop. Unless they try to kidnap him. Because those are pretty non-serious wounds there. Good shot. Why couldn't you do that earlier? So, my bad there. 100%. And I'll aim to fix it. So let's close those doors and give these intruders a lovely surprise. And they're trying to kidnap now, so... Got it. Let's open that and not let that happen. Ow, Jesus Christ. Aggro, fire this way. So Callan is the man to kill. Unfortunately, I just set myself on fire. Wow, you suck at brawling. Come on, man. You're a 12. They're an 8. Alright, Qual, back up. You're too hurt. Laz, you push forward. And then Vam, I'm going to do the very risky breaking in. Because I don't know if... I don't think I can catch him in time. It's, that ship has kind of sailed. So it's going to be like a kidnap rescue, I hope. And not one of those, like, you're dead forever. What are you picking up? Oh, Qual got dropped? Alright, Aggro, you stop firing, because this is turning into a mess. Alright, they're fleeing, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're dropping anyone. So let's stop them from taking Qual as fast as we can. Going out this way. No, go out this way. Keep moving. Depending on their exit point, there still might be a chance to catch up. As long as... Ranador kidnapped, but... Colonus lost but not dead. He's alive. That's what I was concerned about. And the friendly's coming now. Oh, boy. You have good timing. Alright, we're pulling Qual out of there. While we shoot Ingot Fist here. The fire didn't really help me. It was all a matter of, like, slightly bad timing. That's entirely my fault. Aggro. Oh, so here's the allies. Oh, no, I guess there was 2 groups, so it does help. And they're fleeing. So let me drop Qual, who is bleeding really fast, and tend to him as soon as I can. Putting out the remaining fires. Because it got hot. I'm not quite done with the setup here. Any dwarves in ya? No. So we're going to definitely want to do a rescue as soon as I can. Oh, you got thromboed to the neck? I didn't even notice that. There is a dwarf out here. Jealous Gourmand. Ooh, never mind. I was interested briefly. Dangerous temperature? Yeah, because it's 190 in that my greeting room. Alright, Qual is good. Rescue you to a bed. The fires are out, so heatstroke should abate. Nightbot is always in a daze, so that's nothing new. And I did, if you wonder, have a Randathor kidnapped, so there's a chance to get him back. Which I will take whenever ransom is due. The problem is, usually kidnaps require like a comms console. But maybe in this instance it doesn't. So as soon as Nightbot snaps out of the daze and Qual becomes conscious, I will do a Dawi festival for the maximum possible outcome. That is a massive blight. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this, Randy? Okay. Laz, I'm just gonna have to wake you up, buddy. Alright, let's not allow sewing so we cut it quicker. So the door's held up for the fire break, but we just were in the process of redesigning this and it hit too quick, and I just wasn't able to do what I needed to do in time. Just bad timing, man. At least we didn't have 2 deaths, we just had the 1. Pan needs warm clothes. Because you put on chainmail. You actually have a warm cloak on, so I'm actually surprised. The music is sad? I know. It knows. It knows. And you're infected. Oh, great. Your head is infected. Don't worry, I'll just, snip your head off. No problem. Cheers, J-Dog. So I'm guessing that the crossbows, the improved crossbows, are going to require wood that I absolutely don't have. Yeah. Copy that. Sorry you're such a poor melee fighter. You know, I owe you a shield or like a battle axe or something, so I wouldn't really say it's your fault. In fact, well, okay, so the issue is I actually don't have the research to make you a proper weapon. But it wasn't really fair. I thought I had time to open up the door and I didn't, and I took a risk I shouldn't have, so it's not your fault, it's mine. You think Yoda wants more treats? I don't know. I don't see any redemptions that say so. Alright, let's step this differently. I'm gonna... let's see, step every 4? Maybe? Oh, okay. Pet and treat Yoda. I got it. He appreciates it. He's actually cooing. Alright, medicine is researched. The runner-up to medicine was firearms, so I'll just hit firearms now. That's not symmetrical. Because I can't count. I can't count in multiple spaces. Alright, there we go. Aggro, you probably ought not to worry about construction. Leave that to Bam. Because you should be cooking? How? Wait, there's... bulk stone bread. Why aren't you cooking? Oh, bulk stone bread probably requires a ton of bulk stone root. So I'll put another bulk stone bread at the end. Yeah, that's what it was. Is Randall dead or captured? Oh, dead. He is dead. There goes our miner. Yeah, I think that's a result of us having non-electricity. So therefore, there's no comms console. So that we, you can't really ransom anyone or be called for ransoms if there's no comms console. Bummer. Big bummer. Sound the horn. It's not something I could do manually. It's a recreation object that we just recreate at. No more machine gun mining? Not yet. We could always promote someone else. We could promote Coruscant to be our new machine gun miner. So here's the bulk pickled stuff that we'll fill the vat with. And then this pickled stuff, all the preserved foods should be stored in here because they're preserved. So raw preserved foods are fine to be in here because they'll keep. So this is keeping for 48 days, which is enough to cook meals out of. So the concept is we want to pickle our vegetables and cure our meats and then make meals out of those pickled and cured stuff. So at the end of all this, or maybe even at the top, I'll do until we have 4, just one fine, or let's say 3, so it doesn't spoil. And we're gonna make this with only preserved foods. Maybe not unpickled food. Or cured meat. Or no, cured meat, but not, yeah, okay. Cooked to cure. Got it. So now we'll have some fine meals that keep pretty good. So how's that infection going? I'll be able to preach health to you, so you're already over it. So as soon as he's conscious, which hopefully will be soon, we'll do the festival and try to bring in some fresh blood here, because I've been doing a bad job of keeping everyone alive. Agro's making art, though. I think this is our first art. And now, here, just work in there. Getting more chunks. Like we need somehow more blocks. So no longer incapable of walking. Let's kick off a festival tonight, before I forget. Come on. Capture and die happened to the Wendigos? Yeah, it's very rare that you can ransom them back. And it was boring. God, Randy. This was excellent quality. You are so fussy as a storyteller. Randy, the worst. So Coruscant, let's get you this improved pickaxe. And should we make him a miner? That would be a roll, by the way. So the miner roll. Now, I think the problem is I don't really have a spare shield for him. And I definitely don't have the wood for it yet. The fiber corn has been planted, and we've been working on the fungal planks. But it's still going to take a minute. Unless we ride up north. Hey, there's a doe in here. Unless we ride up north and do some trading for wood. But we don't have a lot of carry weight, so it's kind of not much of a point to do. Oh my god, Nightbot, you're trying to shoot it from like a mile away. Get closer. Here's some of our fallen friends out here trying to defend us. Our friendlies. And we'll preach health to Qual. Get him healed. And it looks like you guys want the roll ceremony, so let's kick that off. So only 2 participants are required. Let's go with Aggro and Nightbot. Actually, Vam, you're not doing anything important. Vam and Nightbot. And to become an Ironbreaker. It's not great, but it's something. Thank you, Aggro, for building it. Magical delivery. More cigarettes? Ooh, chocolate this time. I'll take it. Oops. Let's hide that. We already decided on it. So, not machine gun speed, but getting there. Firearms are researched. I'm going to need new research. So, we've got medicine and firearms most recently. So, mining gear, fine apparel, blasting, burial, melee weapons, replacement parts, and tree sewing. Your pick. Now, as far as the blasting goes, I ought to get myself the munitions type stuff. Right? Drug lab, I can't afford. I don't have the wood for really anything right now. But here's the munitions bench, which I do have the materials for. So let's get a munitions bench up here. And I'll start to queue up the melee weapons and see about if you change your mind, I'll change it up. So melee just is a hand axe and a hammer. A hand hammer, but it leads to bigger, better weapons, great weapons and whatnot. Oh, and I got some Grommel. So Grommel is kind of like Dwarven plasteel. Really good for armor, really good for cut damage, that kind of thing. You got it cornered. Come on. There we go. All right, I think melee weapons, we'll just call it. It has won. Uh-oh. Chaos Den. This should actually be pretty easy, because they're not going to be able to hit me past my walls. So all I need to do here is to haul the stuff out of the doors so that they close, and then close them. They're going to attack the doors, but aggro for orange. But, you know, we'll kill them. So aggro, is there a better ranged weapon that I can use? Yeah, let's use this recurve bow for this fight. And some of the Chaos Den is almost inside, so bring you all here. Chaos Warhounds. So once this is all mined up, we'll have a very clear line of sight kind of all the way down. As you can see, the crossbows go up to about here. So we'll be able to shoot all the way down the column and hit anything incoming that is melee only. What are you even attacking? Stupid. Stupid chaos. You like the design of the kill box? Yeah. And then this section here is separate due to the wall and doors here, so that it can be not superheated as easily. I don't really care if this one destroys the wall. Not a big deal, we'll replace it. Hey, Shellbell. And Brasher's cheating. I like the capitalization on that. It works both ways. Ranged enemies can shoot us. These enemies could attack my walls. They're just a little dumb and they're not doing it. What's left? Just that one who just bled out. As well. Aggro. Let's have you finish it. Chaos Hound thinks it's a sapper. I know, right? I'm not even sure if we're butchering those things anymore. But I guess I could. Wouldn't hurt. Corsal, to speed you up here, let's give you a big old light source. Yeah, there we go. We're almost, we're not quite at Jackhammer, but it's speeding up. So Vam, you don't have stuff left to do at the moment. I don't know. I guess I could just artificially inflate my wealth levels some more. That'll never backfire, right, guys? Oops. I guess it's actually easy to do it that way. Orbital spacecraft. If I accept an orbital spacecraft, it is landing in the middle without a doubt. So I guess I know where it's coming. And we have a little bit more mining to do. Looking kind of junky. Are we butchering those chaos creatures, though? No, we're not. Okay. I'm fine with that. I don't need to eat them. That's only if we want the artifact, which maybe I'll get eventually, but I'm in no rush. So the farms in the dead of winter are staying warm. It's -34 out. The farms are like 18C. So we're good there. That's positive. And then we'll just continue to expand for more population, which I currently don't have, but I'm hopeful that I will. So hand melee just got done. So we'll add Mining pick, and melee great to the list. That is the current list there. And I guess while you do that, I'm just going to start researching the impossibly difficult to research brewery stuff. Because it's not an option, it's me not picking. So the planks here, almost 40%. It's slow. It's very slow. I'll prep the additional bedrooms. Perhaps what we could do is these will be bedrooms and these can be prisons if I add people that way. As far as rituals go, there's none that I can do right now. One of the things I might be able to do is the, I could travel up to my allies to buy cotton and wood to do a fire burning ritual. I see you. Yeah, there's even a mega sloth and a magical mishap of code gore. Oh god. Alright, so it's a dwarf, a female, very, very, very young female. The problem is, can I even get to you in time? I'm gonna try with my jogger, Pangea, but I'm a little worried. Looks like mining gear is leading, so I'll queue that up. Hang in there, teenager. She's not exactly someone we're gonna enjoy, but it's one more body who can plant, which is something that we really need. Because Lazarus is tired of being the only. Hurry up! Yeah, I spent almost 4 hours traveling here. So, Pangea is not a good doctor, but it sure beats not getting there in time. You're welcome. Ooh, we got a roof collapse. That's okay. Let's just redesign it like that. See? When you say problem, I say solution. So Q here is fully healed, which is great. Pan might actually have a mental break because of how long it took to get out there. I'm hoping that isn't the case, but hope doesn't help very much. And we'll go with mining gear. So what is the distance here? 13? Yep, okay. So this won't collapse anymore. Good. She might not choose to join us. That's another thing, is I'm not raffling. I don't have the raffle timer up because she could just bail. There's nothing really keeping her here necessarily. I could arrest her, but given how she's kind of meh, I won't. So we'll treat her as a guest. She is a Dark Path, which is weird. Because Dark Path is supposed to be a savage tribe, which is supposed to not have dwarves at all. Whatever, I don't know. Adios, Beavis. Pleasure having you here. Thanks for hanging out. So, Mr. Nightbot, let's have you fill these vats. So this is all the processed meat from the Ibex and Husky that we got. We're curing it now. And then we're pickling some additional rice. Done. Looking good. And then up here, we do have this munitions bench. So I want to start making bulk black powder. But for me to do that, I'm going to need the reagents. So I'll store the reagents here next to one another because, you know, that won't blow up. So this is saltpeter. And this here will be sulfur. And then we're also going to need coal. coal 2. How much coal do I even have? 160? I'll need to start... No, I have more than 160. It's just sitting here. Perhaps I'll get a crafting room eventually, but defenses, I think, come first. I'm not really sure why Vamorix... Oh, I think I know. No, it's in the zone. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he hasn't built that yet. I think he's just stuck over here fixing these rooms up. So, question. Should I travel to my ally to buy pyre supplies? The pyre is a recruiting ritual. It costs 40 wood, 40 cloth. It can be done every 20 days. I don't have the materials currently. I do, however, have the silver to buy some wood and cloth. So, I can leave it to you whether you think I should get up there or not. Hey, I see you. Someone will get it. Here, Nightbot, you could get it. Vamorix is like, ah, wait! Friendly fire! That Megasloth still hasn't chosen to enter, which is interesting. So this shouldn't... I'm bad at math. I'm just gonna safe scum that, because that makes me sad. Too sad. So sue me. Just super splat. Alright, let's choke this up a little bit for totally unrelated reasons. Did these not count as roof? And yeah, that was brutal. Getting collapsed rocks on your head is like, the biggest fail a dwarf could fail at. But it never happened, because, you know, that was just a fever dream. Alright, so you guys think I should travel up to buy supplies. I think it would be very funny if Nightbot traveled, because Nightbot just loves to travel. He went to clear the roof, and the roof cleared him. Yep. 40 wood. How much does wood weigh? Oh, this should be forbidden. So wood weighs... So 40 wood is going to weigh... Alright, I might need to bring 2. Also, just for security's sake, I might want to bring 2. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy the supplies, but I'm going to wait until Coruscant finishes off this, and then I'll have Coruscant and Nightbot go north. Hey, Coruscant, this should be safe, but stand here just in case. Wait, is you manhunting? Get out of here. Oh, I don't have the top up. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I also have to buy cloth as well, and then potentially, you know, anything else that we might want to purchase. Because I can sell all these cigarettes. I might want to sell the chocolate too. That's not what I'm to do. That has just been rotting out here? Dear Lord. One of the problems digging into a mountain is there's just so much to haul. Bathy decided to leave. Alright. Normally I'd be upset, but annoying voice neurotic is not exactly Dwarven next top model. Whoa! You dodged that one, dude. So collapse rocks here. I guess all the way down. We'll just have a continual sort of weird long box mine. I also destroyed my only light source. But I don't really need a light source because we're kind of done with the area. Alright, so we're going to allow fresh and rotten for chaos corpses and insect corpses there as well. The only thing it crushed, the brazier. Taking a look at our needs. My husband died. Yeah, it's a pretty good reason to be upset. One thing that we might employ at some point is purposeful roof collapse traps. Because of how fast that we can mine, we can actually design a defense system that collapses roofs on purpose. If we want. It actually could be used as a way to stop choke point. So like if I had this widen up to 13 or over 13 with just like a wooden pillar holding it up, if we ever got overrun, we could start setting the room on fire, burn the roof collapse trap, and just drop everything on everyone. Right, let's make the brazier so that I can move the stone cutter, because we're almost done here. Rat migration. So I did say once you finished up, and it's 1 p.m. Why aren't you mining? Oh, I think because of zoning. Yeah. Once we finish mining out this, I'll send Coruscant and Nightbot to town to purchase provisions for a pyre. That's done. Before I send them out, maybe make some sleeping bags. Oh, I don't have enough for 2. I'll have to make patch leather. I have enough for 1. So, patch leather. Out of everything that I have, minus the thrumbo. And Q, I'm going to have you hop off of mining and coring, because we look pretty good. Got kind of an abundance. Is the soundtrack link on the website? No, it isn't. I could put one together when I prep things for air on YouTube, but I won't have a link to that yet. Maybe if you dig through the archives of the website, there'll be a link for the Blades of Ragnarok and the Origins of Magic, because more or less the soundtrack of this is kind of a combination of those two. But I don't have a link on hand for that at the moment. All right, so there's the 2 sleeping bags, and they will be underway tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for trying to help, Viper. I appreciate it. Let's see. Maybe I can dig it up while I play. Multitasking's kind of my thing, right? Except for I'm bad at it and get people killed. Oh, boy. So, let's see. I don't have the Blades of Rag, but I think I have it, I might have it uploaded to my website to be able to be downloaded. Let me check my media. Because it's all, like, DMCA-free type stuff. Nope. I think it was a large zip file that I took down. Sorry. Yeah, I'll have to put the list together for YouTube. So it's in the morning. Let's have them go. Because I'm definitely eager to add more to our roster. We will take a lot of this chocolate ruined, but we'll take the chocolate that hasn't ruined to sell. The bread. What else has good value? Pickled food has really good value, so I'm going to take the pickled food just to sell it. I'll bring the patch leather and other leathers, because it's not enough to make anything. The cigarettes, which have amazing value. There is jade that I could make into art. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. And then done. Now, the big question is... Here, Caravan pack spot, let's put that down. The big question is, what is their exit point, and will it be stupid? Because on a map like this, it can get real stupid really quickly. Why are you hauling? Just pack. Alright, they're forming Caravan, and the exit point is very close. That's kind of nice. So 3 days of travel, 7 days of food. That is fine. And we'll go up and north and trade. I'm surprised that these animals haven't chosen to trespass yet. Because I have all this piles and piles of stone bridges waiting for them. So mining gear is done. And that allows me to make lit helms. So like helmets that have their own light source to help miners mine quicker. The cost here is wood though. So that is the caveat. But it is going to help deep mining. Not that there's really much to deep mine in this playthrough though. Might I remind you all, because there is not there's not really any ore out there. And there's no such thing as deep drilling. But it's still a cool helmet to have. Never be in the dark again. So what next to research? We've got mining pickaxe, fine apparel. So mining pickaxe would allow me... Oops. Sorry, that was my noise, not your noise. A mining pickaxe would allow me to start to make pickaxes, and then there's upgraded pickaxes. There's also great weapons. Melee great weapons. There's burial, which we haven't done burial yet. There's blasting. Improve firearms. And I don't even have firearms yet. And then the last thing I'll include is... elaborate flooring. So, choose of those options. I meant to unpin that from my taskbar. There. That will happen twice. And I'll start to queue up Fine Apparel because it's winning. Fine Apparel does lead to improved armor. So there's some obvious benefit there besides looking fly. Oh, here we go. The fungal planks are starting to come in. Thank you for tuning in to Dwarven Lords, the January RimWorld Miniseries Marathon winner, streamed live one time only, January 15th. If you have any feedback or questions for me about this series, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that this series has since concluded, so feedback cannot be incorporated. If you're curious about the mods that I've used, a link is in the description. If you would like to take part in the miniseries selection process, please consider joining Discord. The link is in the description as well. If you would like to submit your own idea for future miniseries marathons, please consider either becoming a patron on Patreon, starting at $1 a month, or subscribe on Twitch, which is free if you have Amazon Prime. If you don't wish to become a patron or subscriber on Twitch, but want to vote in the polls, Discord is the best way to receive notifications for community polls. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to all that support the channel. Until next time, friends.